Welcome into the Sports Talents Network. I am Dave Garson, the founder and lead broadcaster for this new type of programming. We like to say it's from a different angle. All of our broadcasts will be filmed exclusively on Apple devices, including this one, which is being broadcast across an Apple MacBook Pro. Our game coverage will be broadcast and filmed exclusively with Apple iPhones and Apple iPads. Crystal clear coverage, great audio. We'll be covering the Philadelphia Flyers, which we'll talk more about in just a moment, the Philadelphia Phillies, the Sixers and Flyers from regional pro sports standpoint. We'll also have high school sports in southern Delaware, particularly Cape Henlopen, and we'll have coverage of their opener in baseball against Caesar Rodney coming up in just a few weeks. We'll also be covering minor league baseball across Delaware and Maryland. And the goal is to bring a wide range of topics and a wide range of sports, but also get them across new types of platforms. We're going to be here on, as you can see, from LinkedIn to YouTube, a little bit of Twitter as well. These are platforms that, of course, you see sports coverage from time to time, but particularly LinkedIn. We're going to be reaching a new audience and tapping into a lot of individuals that might not normally get a chance to see this type of coverage. Let's start today's programming with the Philadelphia Flyers. The Flyers, coming in to tonight's game against the St. Louis Blues, have lost 5 in a row. They haven't won a game since the All-Star break, and they're just really struggling, but playing better, more aggressively, more competitively in the last few games, including a great game yesterday against the Carolina Hurricanes where they fell in overtime 4-3. But more importantly, let's look at the big picture. Danny Briere coming in as a special assistant to the general manager. Many of you know Danny Briere was a standout Flyer, particularly a great playoff performer in the early to mid 2000s. Now he comes in a player personnel role. He's a great talent evaluator. And this is a big time of year for talent evaluation as the Flyers are going into the trade deadline, potentially trading their superstar Claude Giroux, along with a veteran defenseman like a Justin Braun. So a lot of opportunities for Danny Briere to get out there and to find some good fits for the Philadelphia Flyers. Have big hopes for Danny Briere. Now, as we talk about Claude Giroux, lifelong Flyer, very difficult situation. Obviously, he wishes he could have had more success here in Philadelphia. He did get to the Stanley Cup in 2010, losing to the Chicago Blackhawks. But his time has come to move on here from the Flyers, and the Flyers are going to need to make a move and try to get some prospects back and potentially a top 6 forward out of a deal with another team. He has said he's willing to go to the St. Louis Blues, their opponent tonight, the Colorado Avalanche, as well as the Minnesota Wild. Those teams have a lot of talent and some expendable talent that they might be able to shift over to the Flyers. Let's talk a little bit about goaltending. Carter Hart, he has had a very sneaky good year. Save percentage right between .910 and .915. He's played on a team that doesn't play great defense, so he has rebounded from a really tough year last year, played well. He is the goaltender of the future, so they have that taken care of. The other question, defensively, do they bring back Ristolainen? Came over in the offseason from Buffalo. I say you move on, try to bring in a even higher level defenseman. Ryan Ellis should be back and healthy next year, so that will help. Ivan Provorov kind of been up and down, but the Flyers are going to need 1 or 2 new defensemen coming next season, as well as some top-end talent such as Philip Forsberg or maybe even Johnny Gaudreau, the local New Jersey product. So I look forward to bringing you tons of great coverage of the Flyers and other Philadelphia sports teams, as well as minor league baseball action from the Delaware and Maryland area, and high school sports from southern Delaware as well. Welcome to the Sports Talents Network, and we hope you enjoy the programming coming your way throughout the next several months.